I blame you, Disney. My lord, oh my lord. Well, I'm speechless, man. I am so speechless. But I'll be honest with you guys, I am not really surprised. So I actually don't even know why I'm even like so shocked about this. Like as if like, oh, I was expecting something great out of it. I mean, technically I kind of was. I mean, we all want good things, right? But in this case, no. We're getting all the bad stuff. If you guys don't obviously know, though I'm sure some of you guys already know this, especially if you guys have watched big YouTubers like Try on Magnus, which by the way we're gonna react to his video actually. I don't normally, watch people's videos and stuff like that. I sometimes do. I sometimes do trailer reactions and stuff, but in this case, I have to. Right now, I'm pissed. Anyways, so let's get started with Try on Magnus. Let's just go on to his video. Alright, so we're gonna react to his video. Try on Magnus, which by the way, to Try on Magnus, by the way. If you don't know him, he's a big YouTuber. I followed him for quite a while. I think like 2014 or 2015. But yeah, he's a cool YouTuber. Go subscribe to his channel, and if you guys want to see the original video of this, I'll leave it in a link in the description below for you to watch it. Get up with the news. So yeah, let's get started.
Yeah. You see that title?
Indeed, yeah. I do.
When I read that, I said to myself, you know why? Because after seeing their vision, he's realized that they've destroyed his baby beyond repair. There's nothing that he feels he can do to save it. Personally, as a fan, I believe he's.
By the way, excuse for anything in the back.
But he's moved past that. Can you imagine building something that huge, that important to people, pop culture?
Oh yes, I do.
World, selling it, seeing them totally destroy it. And have the ability to move past it and leave it and not save it.
You could tell George Lucas doesn't care anymore.
I let out a scream like Superman at the end of Superman 1978, I believe.
I was thinking more of the Luke Skywalker. No! You know what I mean? Well, all of that. Reverse time, yeah.
I'd be turning the earth backwards so that I could fix it.
I wished.
Just me, though.
I wish we could fix it with that.
It says here talking about reluctantly adding some Star Wars items to Lucas's Museum of Narrative Art. George Lucas has explained why he's moved past the galaxy far, far away that he created after Disney took over. It's been 13 years since George Lucas filmed Lucasfilm to Disney. Sold Lucasfilm to Disney for $4 billion.
$4 billion.
That's a lot of money. While Star Wars
and they wasted it.
Waiting patiently for legendary filmmaker to
fucking took the money,
with the camera,
threw in the garbage, burned that shit. That's basically what they did.
Just like we've hoped for Zack to return to DC to save it, Lucas has been busy working on opening a museum.
Oh yeah, I did hear about that actually. I heard upon Star Wars Theory, great YouTuber by the way for Star Wars. Go subscribe to him and check out his theorysabers.com. Go check that out. He has really cool stuff and great Star Wars YouTuber. I have heard that George Lucas is planning to make a museum. That's pretty cool. Praise to him for that. Look, I want to make this very, very clear. I do not like Zack Snyder. I don't like his stuff. If you guys like him, that's fine. But I just want to point out, like, I don't like Zack Snyder as much. I'm not a fan of his work, and I'm not a fan of his stuff and his films. I don't really know him for any other things except for DC. Like Man of Steel, yeah, it was okay, not bad, but there was some arguments I have with it. Then there's Batman v Superman, which I actually slept. My first time sleeping in a movie theater, by the way. Normally I enjoy movies. I don't sleep in movies, even bad movies. Batman v Superman put me to sleep. It put me to sleep like at least at the middle of the movie. Then I woke up afterwards. I don't know why I woke up. I think maybe it's because I was attracted by the action that happened. Then I saw Justice League. Then I saw what came after that. I forgot what came after that. What came after that? Justice League. Well, there's Suicide. Oh yeah, I forgot there was Suicide Squad before. I don't like it. I don't like his vision. And let's not forget fucking Rebel Moon. Rebel Moon. The fuck was that? That's his rip-off Star Wars / Dune rip-off / Mad Max rip-off / everything rip-off movie. If you can even call it a movie, which I don't even call it a movie because there's like 3 parts of it, right? And now there's a rated R version, which was not even any better. So I like it when here's the thing what I like about Zack Snyder. I'm gonna make this quick, is that every time he makes a movie, at least not every time, but sometimes, every time he makes the movie, you see it in theaters, and then later on he's like, oh. Hey, I have a extended cut. I have a R-rated cut. Blah blah blah, and I have a definitive version. It's better. You guys will love it. And he always does this every single time. And it's funny that he's the only one I can name that does these type of things. I can't name anybody else that does this.
The project has reportedly cost the 81-year-old at least $1 billion. Put together $1 billion. Put together a museum. The Lucasfilm, the Lucas Museum of Narrative Art is now on track to open in Los Angeles next year. As the name suggests, it will showcase narrative art, but much to the disappointment of some, it isn't a movie museum or even a journey through Lucas's story career. In fact, while speaking to the Wall Street Journal, he explained why he's eager for it not to become known as the Star Wars Museum.
I saw somebody on Instagram because this story. I heard about the story on Instagram first. Then I went into Tron Magnus it then hit up on YouTube, and everybody saw it. But I on Instagram, that's where I first heard this news about George Lucas moving away from Star Wars, and then so on and so on. I heard that somebody said that George Lucas is not a fan of Star Wars and he moved on or something like that. And I didn't understand that, but I saw a commenter saying, "How can that makes no sense? How could George Lucas be a fan of Star Wars if he's the creator of Star Wars? He's literally the father of Star Wars. So how can he be? Okay."
It's one gallery out of 33, and I did it grudgingly. Lucas said, "I didn't want people to come to the museum and say, 'Where's the Star Wars?'" It will house an N1 starfighter from 1999 Star Wars: The Phantom Menace, but only one exhibit will be devoted to the galaxy far, far away, and more specifically, its vehicle designs, adding the current state of the franchise and how he would now views the world he created. Lucas said, Disney took it over and they gave it their own vision. That's what happens. Of course, I've moved.
Their own vision. Their own vision. What vision? They had no vision. That's the thing. That's the thing we're pissed off about. Is that in the sequel trilogy, and it's funny. Like it's funny that like you buy a very big IP from a guy that created this freaking series. For that matter, he's the guy who gave you. The biggest problem we're having with Star Wars since day one is that you should follow what the creator just made. You should continue on what the creator just made. The Star Wars ended with Episode 6. You should continue on what the creator just made. And in this case, Disney did not do that, obviously. They try to make their own thing. They try to make their own garbage or whatever. And they fail to do all the above. And why did they do this? Because they wanted something for the fans. The fans. Rather than just tell a great story. Even some people that don't even know Star Wars or are just watching Star Wars now for the first time. Like Just Rush Ash, which by the way that's another YouTuber that I really like. Just Rush Ash with Hannah. I like their stuff and I always watch them. If you guys want to see me watch their stuff, click down below. But go subscribe to their channel. W to them for sure. It hurts that you're not following a story. You're not making a new story. You're not continuing the story. You're making a brand new story, but you're not even doing a story. You're doing fan base, political correctness, and all types of other bullshit. You wonder why. You wonder why you're failing. You wonder why are you sucking so bad. Why are you failing? Why we have no trust in you whatsoever? Because there's not one person that trusts you. If there's somebody that trusts you, oh my lord. Yeah, you wonder why you're failing. You wonder why there's no movies coming out. I mean, I heard there's the Grogu Mandalorian movie, which is coming out I think next year. But then you got other movies like the Rey movie. You wasted it. You wasted it. You fucking wasted it. You got all this money. You put all this money, throw it to the trash. And you don't even allow creative ideas either. You don't even allow any creative ideas. And how I know this is every other things we heard about the sequel trilogy that was supposed to happen or whatever gets thrown out of the trash. Whether by George Lucas or even by your guys' ideas.
Move past it. I mean, I've got a life. I'm building a museum. Is harder than making movies. I can believe that. I was the only one who really knew what Star Wars was.
Oh yeah.
I actually knew this world because there's a lot to it he shared. The Force, for example.
Well, you created it, and then you inspired other people to create it, to continue on the story.
Company, a lot of the ideas that were in the original sort of got lost. But that's the way it is.
Like,
you give it up.
Like, not only George Lucas created Star Wars, he also inspired others to create their own Star Wars. Whether by legends or fan films or any part in particular. Like, George Lucas did not do the books, some of the books, or even any of the books for that matter. I know he made some of them, had some involvement, but he didn't really make them. He let others make them. Timothy Zahn. It's funny. We both have the same name. Timothy Zahn, who wrote Heir to the Empire, and then you had others like the Darth Bane books, which I have a Darth Bane book, by the way. I have the Darth Bane book. I haven't read it yet. Sorry. The Darth Plagueis book. I almost forgot about that one. Especially even video games too, like other video games like The Old Republic, which is very popular, by the way, in Star Wars. And as much as they made their own Star Wars, it still fit. It's like, in a way, anybody can make their own Star Wars, but it could still fit well, so long as it follows everything. And even Star Wars Visions still does. I actually like Star Wars Visions. I have seen some of it. Not a fan of some of the episodes, but I do like its concept. And it's kind of funny the way we think this, because it's like the fans can make the better stuff.
Post down your comments down below what you guys think of this video. Click the bell and subscribe to my channel, of course, if you guys haven't already. And tell me what you guys think of this this unfortunate event. Do you guys think Star Wars is dead? Well, I think so, it is. But yeah. So, tell me what you guys think, and hope to see you guys in the next video. What a shame. What a damn shame.